If you are looking at the Nigerian marketplace, the insurance sector was one of the best performers on the market on the stock exchange last year, despite the general downturn of the market. And you know the simple reason. Investors who know how to play the market were taking advantage of the deadline earlier thought to be June 2020, now extended to December of this year. Let's talk to Johnson Chukwu, who is the CEO at Kauri Asset Management and a chartered stockbroker, or what they call a market professional. What his thoughts are this morning. Johnson, it's good to see you in the new year here on the show. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me, Bosin.
Yeah, if you look at the insurance business to hit the ground running, some of the names and whatever look a little bit small in size, but again, it looks like quite a lot is happening within this space.
Yes, you know the regulatory policy that requires insurance companies to now have minimum share capital of 18 billion for composite insurance underwriters, 8 billion for life policy underwriters, and 10 billion for general policy underwriters. So, and that policy was supposed to come to have a terminal date of 30th of June, but the 2020. But Nikon came up and extended it to December, and that was a relief because investors had actually priced in the risk of some insurance companies not being able to meet that June 2020 deadline. So with the extension, it was a relief, and it gave a lot more room for underwriters to meet that deadline. And investors felt that stock prices of insurance companies had actually been punished because of the fear that they may not meet the deadline. So with the extension, investors now have to swoop on those shares, believing that they're going to pick them at low prices and that those companies are more likely to meet the recapitalization requirements with the extended deadline.
Okay, so if we look at this recapitalization, there are also a lot of talks about some of the insurers doing share reconstruction to meet the recapitalization, redefining their business model. And a few of them, their earnings for 2019 are already in your inbox. I'm sure you see that every minute, every second. So if you put this together, what does that tell you about where we're going forward with this insurance sector recapitalization program?
Okay, as it stands today, up to 10 insurance companies have met the recapitalization requirement for those, like I mentioned earlier, the requirement is for life underwriters, they are moving from 2, they are moving to 8 billion, and then for life policy for composite for non-life, they are doing 10 billion, and the composite underwriters we have 18 billion as their share capital. As it stands today, a number of insurance companies, up to 10 insurance companies have made that recapitalization requirement. And beyond, the key thing is that those who have not met it have already mapped out their recapitalization plan and have submitted them to NICOM. In most instances, NICOM has already approved or objected to the recapitalization plan if they felt it wasn't realistic or reasonable. So for those whose recapitalization plans have been approved by NICOM, they are in the process of recapitalizing. Some of those recapitalization plans will include raising fresh capital, while some are looking at consolidation or a combination of fresh capital and consolidation with existing other existing operators. But the basic thing is that we have an industry that is gradually getting consolidated. You have major players in the industry, you have mid-level players, and you have small operators in the industry. Today, we have about 59 insurance companies, or what you call underwriters, operating in the Nigerian market, with a significant portion of that number, up to 10 or more of them, are foreign-owned.
Okay, so Johnson, how do I play, if I'm an investor, how do I play the insurance sector right now at the moment, looking at everything you've said, put it all together, how should I play the insurance stocks?
The first thing you have to look at is which insurance companies have made the recapitalization requirements. That's a starting point. Or who has a strong prospect, who is very close to meeting the insurance companies whose share capital is today about 14 billion. So they are just looking for 4 billion in the next 11 months to meet the recapitalization requirement. So you have to start with those who have strong prospect of meeting the recapitalization requirement, or those who have already met it. The key thing you have to recognize in the industry is that with this recapitalization, once it's concluded, the market will open up more insurance penetration will improve further, because one of the greatest concerns of policyholders is the inability of insurance companies to pay claims. With the recapitalization, insurance companies will be in stronger position to pay claims, and that will eliminate the concerns of policyholders and will actually make a lot more people to embrace insurance. And then you also have different kinds of insurance. The government is also doing a lot to encourage people to pay the insurance company by imposing what you may call compulsory insurance. Today, if you have a commercial property, you must insure it. Of course, you know, third-party insurance is compulsory for vehicles. A number of policies, you have fidelity cover for your staff if you work in financial institutions. So these are supposed to drive revenue to the insurance company. And that's also not far from the reason why foreign underwriters are so aggressive in buying up Nigerian underwriters.
Johnson Chukwu, CEO at Cowrie Asset Management and a chartered stockbroker. Thank you so much for your time this morning, for shedding some light on the insurance subsector and some of the news that are grabbing the headlines. Thank you so much for coming through on the show. We appreciate your time. Let's take a break, everyone. The folks at Financial Derivatives Company says the restriction on motorbikes around some areas in Lagos may result in inflation within the metropolis. Let's take that on board when we return in about 2 minutes.